juicy reward if we finish. Careful here, they are going to flood down the stairs. We are popping tank buffs in 3, 2, 1. Tank buffs going down and we're engaging with them. We're engaging, we're fighting them east. Careful here, we're not overextending. There is another guild behind them. Let them push. Careful, do not overextend here, guys. Do not overextend too far. The other guild is waiting in the wings around the wall. Here they come, here they come, here they come. You ready? Let's get tornadoes down in 3, 2, 1. Tornadoes going down and we're pushing this other guild. We're pushing them all the way east. Everyone go all the way east. Everyone W key. Everyone W key, and then we're using our guardians. We're using our guardians here, guys. Pushing them all the way. We're running them all the way up this high ground. Very good wipes. Careful here. Pushing up those stairs. We're not pushing up the stairs. We're pushing to the left. We're going all the way east. We've wiped them out. We're peeling back. We're peeling back. We're getting onto the platform, and now we're going to push up the stairs. We're pushing up the stairs here in 3, 2, 1. And now we're all pushing up the stairs. Tank buffs going down. Tank buffs going down. We're getting up here. Everyone going up top of the stairs. Get your W keys going. If you're rubber banding, jump and roll. If you're rubber banding, jump and roll. We're going all the way where the rift would be. We're getting on to where the rift would be. Now we're going back outside. Everyone back into the KOWA riftstone, or back into the KOWA arena. We have 1 minute. Let's all go to the north side. Everyone going to the far north side. We're not going east. We're going far north. Everyone coming over here far north. I see us engaging with a group there on that high ground. Be careful here. We're engaging here in 3, 2, 1. Let's get our W key on. We're charging up that high ground. Everyone running up that high ground. W key, W key, W key. Focusing these clumps. Focusing these clumps. Very good job. If we've wiped them out, we're peeling back to the giant
I'll help
beam.
you keep track of the other team. They're on ping 4, ping 4, ping 4.
Careful here, they are on that western side. We're going to drop tank buffs if we have them here in 3, 2, 1. We're engaging with monstrosity, guys. Everyone pushing west. Everyone pushing west. Let's get up into the mix here, guys. Up into the mix. Focus clumps around pursuit. Big bell procs, guys. And now we're pushing up the stairs. We're going all the way up. We're chasing them up this ramp, guys. Everyone pushing all the way up this ramp. Up this ramp, wipe out these 1s and 2s on the DPS, then returning on these guys who are on the rocks. Kill these free-hitting rock DPS, and now we're peeling back down the ramp. Everyone going to the giant red beam. Everyone standing around the giant red beam. We have 21 seconds. No one leaving the platform, guys. We have 20 seconds. Everyone standing around the red beam. Careful here, overextending. That group there, southeast. That is fine. But we're going to start hitting this boss. I need most of our DPS. Some of our parties hitting like in Kawazan, guys. We're going to let them know who the leader is. And we're killing Kawazan. Very good job. Any of those parties, finish off those targets, focusing those DPS, tanks, taunting those healers.
From ping 4, ping 4.
Heard, we're watching west, but we have control of KOWA. We can peel back from that eastern side. Once we've wiped out that smaller guild, I don't know their fucking name, let's get back on Kawazan. We're getting back on KOWA, guys. We're gonna hold here. I need to see more members here on KOWA care for his mechanic. And now that we're here and we're getting grouped up, let's press the W key. Tank buffs going down. Let's W key west. We're W keying west. Everyone in the back line. Everyone going really deep, following your tanks. Tanks getting up into the mix. Very much focus those clumps that have been produced by our tanks. Very good job, and now we're peeling back. Everyone getting back onto the boss. Everyone turning back, leaving these 1s and 2s. Let's start getting some parties DPSing the boss. Let's get some parties getting back onto the boss, getting contribution. Very good wipes, guys. Boss is coming close to us.
Other parties coming from the east again.
Yep, watch this group here east. Everyone grouping around the boss. We're not pushing them east quite yet. And now we're pushing here in 3, 2, 1. We're pushing them back here east. Careful, there is another group west. Do not overcommit there on that eastern side. We're going to be split a little bit. Let's maintain control. We're fighting here on the boss. Tank buffs going down here in 3, 2, 1. Fighting, focusing west. We're not chasing west. Watching the stairs north or south. Stairs south. We're getting healer flash waves here in 3, 2, 1. Focusing these clumps that got stunned, guys. Focusing towards where the KOWA rift is. Focusing south towards the stairs. I need to see more tanks up in front pulling these members down. Careful about overextending. If we've reached the stairs, we turn back. We turn back, we hit KOWA. Clear out those members on the stairs. Do not over chase to the top, but make sure we have parties DPSing the boss. Make sure parties are DPSing the boss. We're finishing these tanks, guys. Tanks on KOWA need to die. Tanks on KOWA need to die, guys. Careful here, we did just get feared. Any DPS parties on the stairs, let's turn back with this opportunity. Let's start melting the boss. Let's start melting this boss down, guys.
West. The other party coming in.
Here comes a group west. They are engaging with us here in 3, 2, 1, and we're responding with tank buffs. We're meeting them. We're pushing west in 3, 2, 1. Everyone pushing west. We're not going up the ramp. We're pulling their DPS off the ramp. Once we've reached the outer rim of the arena, we're turning back and we're hitting Kawazan. We're not over chasing up the ramp. We are hitting Kawazan, guys. Too many of us over chasing on the ramp. We need to get back on the boss. We take those 1s and 2s, all good. Care for mechanic here. Use your stamina. Stand up. We're watching stairs. Care, we're watching stairs. Stairs will be main focus. Let's group up. Good job. We're holding this north side.
They're pushing now.
We're gonna meet them on the stairs here in 3. Oh, bad time. Careful here. We're gonna get stunned. Everyone immediately buffing. Finding your parties. Focusing members that are on this boss, guys. Focusing members on the boss. Then we're getting members on the stairs. Getting members on the boss down first. Members around the boss need to die first. I'm seeing some members here on the stairs. Make sure we're finishing healers. Finishing healers off. Okay, now we're finishing members on the stairs, guys. Finishing anyone left trickling in from the south. We're finishing off anyone trickling in. Very good job. Let's peel away from the stairs. Getting back on the boss, guys. We have 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Boss is still at 73%. Group here west. Yep, group here west, guys. We're watching west. They're gonna look to wipe us on this mechanic. We're not gonna let them. We're pushing west here in 3, 2, 1. Everyone pushing west. Disengaging with KOWA. We're pushing west. We're gonna avoid this mechanic. Let's wipe them all out. Full push up the ramp. Tank buffs going down. Secondary tank buffs going down. We're full pushing up the ramp. Very good job. And then we're chasing them back to the stairs. Everyone up the top of the ramp, taking a left. Up at the top of the ramp, we're going left. We're chasing them back down this hallway, going down the stairs. We're chasing them all the way back down the stairs. Care for the mechanic. Care here. We're getting met on the stairs. Everyone, as soon as we get out of stun, we're fighting on the stairs. Tank buffs, and we're fighting on these stairs, guys. Tanks up in front, not letting them past. Fighting south, guys. Everyone needs to fight south. Focusing clumps on the boss, guys. Clumps on the boss. Very good job. Anyone who is left, focusing members who are on the stairs.
The other
Very
group is
good
also
job.
pushing from the south.
Kill these members who are trickling in. Full control around the boss. Everyone turning back. Boss is at 66%. 66%. We're full focus, boss. We're full focus on boss right now. We're much stronger than these guys. We're gonna just tank the mechanics and let them push on us. Everyone, we're full control on the boss here. We're full control on the boss. Make sure we're using your stamina to stand up, Q or spacebar. Everyone full focus on boss. Their next push is likely going to come from east. I'm seeing us pushing them back east. Very good job, those parties. If you need to, we can disengage. We can disengage and come right back to the boss.
There's a group coming from the south right now, pushing in
Heard. We're watching stairs in 3, 2, 1. Tank buffs. We're full pushing south. Full pushing south. We're meeting this ball. We're meeting this ball south. We're fighting south. We're fighting right on top of the boss. Fighting all the way south. Very good job. We're wiping out the 1s and 2s now. 1s and 2s going down. 1s and 2s going down. Careful, we're watching east. Once we've wiped them out south, we're looking east. We're looking east. And we're pushing east here in 3, 2, 1. We're full pushing east. Full pushing to the east. Everyone east. Everyone east. We're meeting them here east. Everyone getting up into the mix. I need more members pushing east. Careful for boss mechanic. We're disengaging from boss. We're full push east. We're full push east, going southeast. East going southeast. We're not running up the ramp. And now we're turning back to KOWA. Any parties who've pushed up that ramp southeast, we're coming back to the boss. We're coming back to the boss. I want DPS. Boss is at 50%. We have 10 minutes, guys. We have 10 minutes. I need more focus on this boss. Full focus on this boss. We're watching south here in 3, 2, 1. Party buffs, and then we're pushing south. Pushing south, pushing south, pushing south. Watching big clumps in the front. Big clumps in the front. Focus those big clumps. Very good job. And now we're wiping out everyone. Everyone on the platform. Careful. Another push on the stairs. We're full pushing south. Everyone watching the push on the south. More are flooding down the stairs. We're wiping out both guilds at the same time. We're wiping out both guilds at the same time. If we're dying, respawning, though I don't see many of us dying, we're taking portal number 2. And we're running back down those stairs. Very good job. Let's get a good mix here of people focusing the boss as well as focusing on the fight. Very good job. Let's turn back if we've reached the top of the stairs. Boss is at 41%. We need to kill the boss. We have 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes. Let's focus here on the boss. Parties that are fighting on the stairs, good job. Keep up the fight. They're coming in here west. Careful, we're experiencing the mechanic group on the stairs. Pivot to the west, or pivot west. Full pivot west. Wipe out these groups that are getting onto the boss. Good job. And now we're focusing these ranged members here. Getting west. Everyone fighting west. Good job. Wiping out everyone around the boss now. We're turning back. Full focus on the boss. Full focus here on the boss. Let's get him down lower before the next mechanic comes up.
Yes. Small groups. There's a zombie rushing.
Heard. Everyone focusing west. If we're all the way south by portal number 2, we're getting your party members, and we're fighting west. Wipe out these 1s and 2s, and now we're back on the boss, guys. Boss is at 33%. Very good job killing 1s and 2s. Boss is on the north side. Now let's disengage from west if possible. Disengaging from west. Let's get back on the boss. We're bracing here, getting ready. We're going to push south here in 3, 2, 1. We're peeling
from the
away
south.
from west. We're pushing in south. We're pushing in south. Meet these numbers south, guys. Meet these numbers south. Everyone going south. Everyone focusing south. I understand mechanic, but as soon as we get out of that stun, we're focusing these members on the stairs. Focusing members that are pushing in from the south, focus them on the boss. Wiping out everyone who is on top of the boss. Good focus. Very good job. We're still focusing the ones and
Other guild
twos as
coming
they
from south as
trickle
well.
in. Yep, they're focusing the trickle-ins. We're not over chasing here. And we're focusing the boss. Boss is back in the middle of the arena. Now we're pushing southeast here in 3, 2, 1. Pushing southeast, guys. Pushing southeast. Let's get up into the mix. We're getting on top of these guys. Getting on top of them east. Wiping out ones and twos. Once these ones and twos have died, we're getting back on the boss. Boss has 20% HP. We have 7 minutes. 7 minutes. We have 99%. Very good job. Let us gain more contribution.
Yep,
Care, they
from
are
the
pushing us here east in 3, 2, 1. Everyone using your stamina. We're tank buffing, and then we're going and we're pushing them back east. We're meeting these numbers, and we're killing them as they run into us. Careful here from the west side. Careful west. Members in our back line. Care west. Care west. Tanks peeling back from east. Focusing zombie rush from west. Yes, we got feared. As soon as we're out of stun here in 3, 2, 1, we're focusing west. Focusing west. Focusing west. I see that guild has 1%. We need to wipe them all out. Here they come south. They are zombieing in south. Focus these ones and twos south. Boss is at 15%. 15%. We need to get more focus here on the boss. We're chasing after the boss. He is on the far side of the arena. Everyone getting on top of the boss. We're controlling the circle around him, guys. No more grouping up in one spot. We're spreading out in this ring. Everyone spread out in this ring. We're running around like sharks. We're swarming in the water. We're watching west for this next push. I see parties meeting them. Good job, Care, here east in 3, 2, 1. Tank buffs going down. We're focusing east, guys. Peeling back from west, focusing east. Peeling back west, focusing east. Focusing east. Watch these clumps on the front line. We're focusing them. Pushing past the boss. We're standing up, using your stamina. We're full pushing to the outer edge of the ring. Full pushing to the outer edge of the ring, killing ones and twos, and now we're getting back on the boss. Back on the boss, we're killing members trickling in west. Killing members trickling in back in west. Careful here, mechanic. We are now stunned in 3, 2, 1. Careful here, parties trickling in from the south. Parties trickling in south. Let's get tanks up in front, guarding south, guarding east. We're watching here east. Tank buffs in 3, 2, 1. Tank buffs going down. We're getting into the mix. We're stopping everyone getting contribution. Everyone full pushing east. Full pushing east. Full pushing southeast, guys.
Going up onto the rock.
Wipe out these ones and twos. Everyone's flooding in. Everyone focus boss. Focus boss. 1%. Full focus boss. Full focus boss. Everyone full focus boss. Boss needs to die. We are wiping him out, and then we are swarming the loot. Everyone's swarming the loot. Very good job. We're swarming on top of the boss. We're countering them south, guys. Here they come down the stairs. We're killing them as they run in. We're killing them as they run in, guys. We're not letting them get to any of the loot. We're running up the stairs, running up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. Running up the stairs. We're wiping out any of these parties. Careful, we are full pushing on top of the portal. Kill anyone who has zoned in. And then we are turning back and we are getting back on top of the loot. Everyone running back and we're guarding the loot, guys. We're killing ones and twos that run in. We're killing any ones and twos. Very good job. There is no more loot on the map. We are running them out. Killing every last member, ones and twos. We're holding the instance till there is no more PvP. Everyone who's in the arena, we're running up the west ramp. We're going to go check portal number 1. running up the west ramp, we're running all the way to Portal 1. If we see no members, we're taking a left. We're gonna go check out portal number 2. Everyone checking portal number 2. No one at portal number 2. If you were rubber banding, you were rolling. They are not at portal number 2. We're gonna go east and run up the ramp. We're gonna check portal number 3. If they're not at portal number 3, we're going to leave. I do not see any members here at portal number 3. Everyone, we are leaving the instance. GG's, and we are going to guild raids. Everyone free to go back to main comms. Very good shit tonight, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
For sure. Hey, GG's, good work.
GG's, guys.
Experience Stone Guard Castle like never before.